Let's take a look at the next drill in our butterfly series. So in our last one, we looked at our butterfly kick on stomach and streamline with a slight kick. Now we're doing a little bit better, so let's get a little bit more of an active kick going there. Now, we'll take a look at some of the key things. There's going to be a lot of similarities between this progression, or what builds upon the progression of what we did in the slight version of this. So number one, what we want to look for is just going to be is this inverse relationship between the feet in the chest and shoulder area. Those are going to be going up here in this frame while the hips are going to be going down. Then when we switch, the hips then go up, the chest and shoulders go down while the legs or the feet here are going down. Now, just again, remember those terms are going to be kind of interchangeable. What we just kind of want to look for is just the region of the body parts are going in that opposite direction. Now, another thing we want you to take a look at here is going to be the knees. Now, there's been a move in butterfly where we want to kind of keep the legs a little bit straighter. Now, we don't want to have a very big bend, but we also don't want to have too little of a bend. So kind of finding that balance between or what bend to have in the legs is just going to be just as important. You're going to need to have some. So here we've got a great natural bend that's going to allow the knees to get a little bit of flexion then here as the feet are going down. And take a look at just the force that's created right here. We kind of want to see this type of a kick going. That way what will really happen is the athlete is really going to feel like they're whipping forward as we're then traveling through the water. Now, our athlete here is not breathing as much. This is not something that we would either recommend or emphasize with our athletes. What we would like to see is just that we are making sure that to take the breath, and we can do that here by just lifting up the head, taking a breath, looking forward, and then getting that head back down. And then just kind of continuing. We want to make sure we have this great active kick, and we're seeing those hips here continually break the surface along with the feet. Really great job there by our athlete here. Now here as we're taking off, we just kind of see again that the feet are together, and we're going to have this strong downward kick, and we want to make sure that, oh, beautiful right there. See how there that gets a little bit under the body as we're performing that kick. Perfect, exactly what we would love to see. And see if we get back that up. Look at the bend that we have in that knee again. Just here's a different perspective of that. Exactly what we would be looking for here out of our athlete. On our return view here, we're just going to kind of look for those same things. So here the shoulders and the legs are up while the hips are down. And then here the hips are up, shoulders, and then feet are down. Perfect. We see that great turbulence here created by the feet. We kind of like to think of it or use the analogy of that the feet are a hammer and the water is a nail, and you got to really drive the feet to be able to drive the nail. Great flow here as we're moving through. These dolphin kicks in these different positions can really help athletes discover what it means to kick in those different positions. So we're returning here under the water, just again kind of seeing that flow. See a little bit of movement here in the hands, and that's to be expected because the entire body is generating a flow. What we do see is the hands returning up, which we would want to see. Chest here is the deepest point. Perfect right there. And we could get to see the feet a little bit more here under the body, but overall here, our athlete's doing a pretty darn good job with this. So overall here, if you found some great value out of this, be sure to drop a like and consider subscribing. We're dropping new progressions of drills and new drills in general across the channel.